Hello, this is Eliot and welcome back in an actor's head.
Oh. Stop, reviens pas en arrière là. Encore un peu s'il te plaît. Non mais c'est quoi ce truc-là? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette barbe chelou mec que tu m'as fait là? Non mais ça va pas du tout ça Eliot, c'est quoi ça? Explique-toi. Non mais réponds, c'est quoi?
What's that?
Ça, c'est ta petite voix intérieure française. Parce que oui, t'es français, je te rappelle. Mais là, on parle de ta barbe, pas de moi.
That's only for a character in one of my very short films on my channel. So, don't worry man, just keep calm and let me start this bloody episode. Just go away.
Ok, cool man. Mais la prochaine fois, je veux pas voir ce truc-là, c'est clair? Tu me fais quelque chose là.
Fine. So where was I? Oh yeah. Welcome back in an actor's head. Today's episode is the goals me. Oh, someone lied to you about goals. This it is in the air, I can smell it. No one lied to you. Having goals is extremely important and we should all have some, but what I'm going to attempt right now is to talk about the sort of next step of understanding for why we should have goals and how choosing them. This thing is, for me, extremely important and has a huge place in my actual belief system. It took me quite a long time being able to act and behave from the impulse of the power of this belief, and it's very new. In fact, I'm still in the process of getting there, as it always goes and comes, and I think it's even a lifetime practicing and balance keeping with that sort of thing. Let's start with the goals first. Why do we need goals? Why every successful person tells us that to be successful in life, we need to write down our goals.
You have to have a goal. Now, it doesn't have to be that specific goal, but it has to have some goal. This is why I always recommend to people, sit down, take your time, and start thinking about why do you want to work out? What is your goal? And then it can be as crazy as it is. It could be, I want to impress girls. If that's your goal, so be it, but it motivates you.
And by doing so, knowing exactly where do we go when we step out of the bed every single morning. Right, I just gave you the answer. We have goals because then we know where do we go when we step out of the bed every single morning. But is it that simple? I'm not convinced. It's not that simple. As we are talking here about life in general, and we all know that life is not at all 2 + 2 = 4, and that sometimes miracles make 2 + 2 = 6.
That you're in a universe and 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 only equals 4 if you accept that 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 is going to be what I want it to be.
Because life is organic, it's vibratory, it has always some surprise for you along the way. Now, writing down on a paper your 5 biggest goals for the next year, let's say, will engender some consequences. What is going to happen is that, well, you're going to start working toward them. Take actions, having new ideas about how to make them real, taking new decisions for change, making plans. Well, the whole machinery of creation is yelling towards success. Great! But, oh, you felt it, this one. He was coming, the famous but. There is one indeed, and it is about our feelings, our emotions. How are they going to react to this momentum of creativity and work? Good, bad? Good question. It depends on what goals did you choose. But most of all, why did you choose them? Was it because of your grandmother telling you that getting a degree in historical literature would bring you a great career and security? Or your uncle advising you that you should take a chance in the army, as there is a lot of space available right now? Or even your dog barking at you that starting a business and selling dog food would be a great idea? Or was it you asking your most deepest self, what is it that you really want right now? Coming from the truest area of your psychology. I know it's hard to do that because to get there, there's some dark and dangerous place to go through first. Where your greatest fears are gently sleeping with an open eye in case if you would adventure yourself in this area to find some answers to your burning existential questions. That said, goals are marvelous things, but they mean responsibility for being aware of who you are, who you want to be, what you want to have, having the drawing of your best future self's vision well stored somewhere in your drawer of creativity. Where am I going with all that? Well, all that I just said means that goals should not be the first step because you can't choose them rightly. If before you had a little promenade in the forbidden forest of fear, and of course having been able to come back from it through overcoming your worst inner demons, within your possession as a reward some interesting facts about you, and only then when you have this vision of you being you, the most you.
You know, in life, to be the most you is the way to get the furthest, the fastest, the bestest.
Well, that's when you should start writing down your goals. What do you think, Denzel?
So have dreams, but have goals. Life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals.
Because then the goals become the consequence of this vision, which is the first domino. The vision, not the goals. And the consequence of choosing rightly your goals from the impulse of the vision, well, will activate the creative process, as we said, but toward an harmonious relationship between action, thoughts, and emotions, feelings. And the result of this equation is happiness, isn't it? Unfortunately, a vision has an expiry date. Some say 3 years, others 5, whatever, but it means that we continually have throughout life to face the forbidden forest again and again, to refresh who we are again and again. And I would say that this is why life is fun and worthy to be appreciated and fully lived with passion, because the eyes with which we are looking at the world are continually morphing to allow a brand new vision of the same old sky. Thank you so much for watching. So now we know vision before goals equal happy. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had some fun, as it is very funny to talk about goals and visions, you know, that sort of stuff. Exciting. If yes, subscribe. Right now. I'm watching you. Subscribe. Come on, subscribe. Click on the button. Whatever device you're watching this, subscribe. Thank you. Now hit that bell on the side. Hit it. Right now. Hit the bell. Life is great and we have to be grateful. Next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Episode 7. See ya.
Bon, il était pas trop mal cet épisode. J'ai pas tout compris, mais on va dire plutôt intéressant. Allez, à la semaine prochaine les petits gars. En espérant qu'il ait coupé sa barbe celui-là.